Hello and welcome back. Let's have a look at my junk journal that I've made. Now I have used mainly papers, just check from the Shabby Chic collection. Here's the front cover that I got from Pound Stretcher. So they were, all of these patterns really beautiful. Haven't finished doing the front yet. It's kind of going to evolve, I think. This is something I got from AliExpress along with this paper, and this is a piece of Kafkit's and sample. I ordered some samples from, I can't remember where now, to look at some blinds. So that's like a blind fabric, and then there's just a few bits here. So what I did to make this is this is almost A4 size. I've rounded the corners. I think it's A4 is 29. I think this is 28. So I literally cut a little bit off, made 5 pieces, scored them in the middle, and I've just got some wire going through. So maybe at some point we'll have a go at making one together, but you can find loads of tutorials, and the bigger ones are the 12 by 12 paper, and then you just score it and like fold it. It's not half, but you need to take the measurement of your A4 and then just whatever you've got left can make your pocket. But I haven't secured these yet because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. So all I have done is construct it and popped those on there the other day when I was playing. But yeah, so I haven't done a great deal, but I'm really pleased with it so far. And you can have a look at the types of papers that I've got. So we've got just plain card, pretty florals, some pink. That's another sample. I just stuck it in there. Plain card. This is not even particularly thick card. That's the other side of the sample. More from the Shabby Chic collection. And when you make yours, you can put anything you want in it. You know, just this card was, I think it was like $1.50 for 10 pieces. My little sections are made of 5 sheets, I think, plus a couple have got some little fabricy bits in. Some cream cards, the back of the fabric, and look, I've even left the name on. I wasn't worried at all. So although I think the papers in this are really beautiful, some of them, there's a long piece there. I'm not going to be really worried about, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is going to be for me to record some bits and bobs in. Yeah, so I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures. So the signature is the individual piece, and you can see the ribbon going round. These pieces here are made from some thicker cardboard, but yeah, go find a tutorial. I don't feel clever enough to be able to show you exactly how to do that, but we'll just have a go at making a few little bits of ephemera to go in it. I'm thinking mainly like this page here. So I have got a whole mixture of stuff. Now I want to be able to write in my journal at some point, even though I don't think my writing is great, but I did find these Carpe Diem stickers that I had from the planner I used to have, and I thought some of those might have some really useful nice pieces in, some of the phrases and stuff, and I might as well use them. They are quite selected colours, so we'll definitely we'll maybe use like that one where it's a little bit of a list. Maybe not remember, although you could easily cover that up. But yeah, so let's take that one and let's find something that goes with it. So I ordered loads of bits of paper, these beautiful little pieces from AliExpress, and there is a video on that somewhere in here. The first page we're going to go onto is this one, so it's quite busy, so probably don't want to go too big with it, but we can just make some nice pretty pieces, and you know, that will be fine. What I'm going to do is take this piece, and then I'm going to cut a bit of a border piece for it. I'm going to just do that in white because this has a mixture of creams and white, so just give it a really thin little border. And just make up some bits so that when I'm ready to do some creating, I've got something. So let's measure that. So if you're not sure how to do a border, just measure where your piece comes to. So this is going to come to 9 by 13. So let's do ours 14 by 10. That should give it a nice border. 14. I really need to clean this bit here. By 10. But I don't mind that looking a little bit rough today. Almost like don't want that perfectness. And then what we'll do, so this should fit quite nicely in there. I think we will round the corners off of both. So just put that in. Having a corner punch is just so good. Oh, hold on, can't do it on that. I have to stand up to do this one. That didn't quite go through properly. No, it still didn't go through properly. Okay, and we'll do the same on this piece too. And you can stick that on there. I feel like for this book, layering for me is going to be quite important. Trying to see which way it goes. That way. Music notes. Used to be able to read a little bit of music. That's a long time ago. So some days you just want to get out all the little bits and bobs you've got and just have a bit of a play and see what you can make. It doesn't even necessarily have to be for anything in particular. Like I know that this journal, to me, I want it to be quite floral. So I'm just eyeballing this. Probably not the best, but that's okay. Yeah, so I want this to be quite floral, so I can just pick little floral pieces that I've got to make it pretty. So this page inside is actually pales and pinks. So I'm going to try and find something that stays with that pale pink. I've got loads of these little flowers which I picked up in a charity shop. Maybe there isn't one that's quite right for this. What's that one? Can't pick it up. Oh, it's attached to a present. I don't want a present. No, let's go for something else instead then. Let's go for perhaps a sticker. What stickers have we got? Some floral stickers here, and these have got the white outline, so that's kind of quite nice. Let's see if we've got a florally rosy type one. Got a nice pale butterfly, that might be nice. Yeah, quite like that one. These in some ways aren't quite bright enough. Sometimes I think. Let's have a butterfly. So pretty. Let's put the sentiment on as well. Where is the sentiment I was going to use? What did we decide? Some of these are so lovely. It's a beautiful day. Which one did I think I wanted? You'll find if you have too much craft stuff, it can get a little bit overwhelming sometimes. Let's go for this one. And if it doesn't look right, we reuse it on something else. Yeah, let's pop it there. And then we'll put, I want some flowers, I do. Let's put this one on too. These are stickers. I don't like them off. Okay. I do want a flower, but which flower do I want? I do have some gold. Let's have a look. I've got these in the charity shop, little gold pieces. Let's see what's in here. Need to find some way of storing them now. That's the only problem. We've got balloons, we've got big flowers. Really big flowers. Ah. About that there. Yeah, let's do it. I did say a little bit over the top, didn't I? She goes mad. I think I'm also going to put some of these have some words on. Let's find something like pretty and beautiful. What a feeling. And let's have it's a beautiful day. I really want to type out some bits and bobs for myself. I know you can cut things out of newspapers and magazines and stuff to make some. Let's put that there. Let's find, I've got some tiny pieces. Let's see if I can find a tiny piece. By tiny, I mean like these little tiny bits. Tiny little strips. I'm going to round that corner off. Excuse my glue stick. To just round two or just one. Gosh, that's so light. It doesn't want to stay in place. Did it work? It did just about. Might be better to do that with scissors actually. I'm going to have that going just over a little bit. And I'm going to also have, I want something coming this way. What shall we have coming this way? Get another sticker. I think just like playing around with a bit of a layout is quite a lot of fun. These are all little AliExpress set I got. It wasn't hugely expensive. It's like under £1, I think these sort of things are. Yep, let's do that. I think we'll just have a go at making some more just pretty ones, and wherever we end up using them, that's fine. Yeah, I quite like that. Just a little like pout. We could put some ribbon or something. Have some long pieces. I could pop that on there to make a bit of a pocket bat. I think I just like it like that. So we might stick that on there in a minute. Put that under there. Let's just make a few more without an intention of where they're going. Just make something pretty. So I've got these, which again came from a charity shop, and they're quite solid. I can't even guess what they originally came from, but we'll go very purpley with these. Yeah, I like that one. Just check. Look at that little fan. Oh, should we put that on? And some little like flourishes. Flourish or the fan? The flourish. And let's use a little bit of this tape. I've got wool all over it. I don't know where I got this tape from. It's horrible to use. I think it's like a really cheap one from the pound shop or something. Most of it like comes off on your finger. It's that foam tape, but not good. I've got some foam pieces somewhere. They would be better. Let's have it overlapping. Before I put that down, I want to pop a little bit of something. Just finding some small pieces. Just that one. There. If you're a card maker and you're moving into journaling, you're really in luck, because so much of your card making supplies can be used for journaling. So it's just about room to write something or put a sentiment or something in there. We will see what mood takes us for that one. Pop that one there. I also got these, loads of these, really pretty pieces, shiny foil. There's quite a few of them, but they've all got like happy birthday or something on, but that doesn't mean we can't use them. I mean, how beautiful is that? Birthday wishes. So let's make something using that, because like most of the work's already done for us, isn't it? We just need to cover up that, which we could do in so many ways. Not with those stickers though, definitely not. So we could pop a nice flower on top of there. We have got, don't want balloons because it's not like, I might use, I'm sure I'll find a use for the balloons. Definitely could have some balloons on a page. I'm just looking to see if I've got any flowers that are the same as that, or sort of similar enough, and it's got to be able to cover the word as well. I'm not worried about, you know, in fact I'm going to stick it up high, but I think something a bit more rounder might work. Let's see, I have got this in such a mess. I really need to spend a bit of time working out a better way to store these. I don't really want that big flourish on there. I think it's going to be this one, isn't it? But I do like the butterfly. Yeah, let's do that. So we're just going to pop a bit of foam under so it sticks up. Always comes off on me. Just to make sure I cover the words. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Just wondering, you could put a bigger piece behind it if you wanted to. Just wondering if I have. That's quite nice. It's almost a shame that that bit's, maybe if we cut that piece off. I don't have scissors, so I'm going to use my trimmer a second to just cut that piece off. How much do I want? I want it slightly bigger, don't I? But only just. I still want it to fit within the page. So let's go to there. Hope that that is enough. And when you get like these bits, never waste those bits. Never throw those bits away. Yeah, I think we'll stick that on there. And that's a nice way, because these are off-cut pieces from the junk journal I've made, so they're not wasted. And I want that to go like that. It's also like if you make your junk journal slightly smaller than the card you've got, then you'll have off-cut pieces which can help with blending. I'd love to buy some of the kits I see, but yeah, it still fits. See, that is so pretty, and you could make that a bit of a pocket by just securing those pieces, and then you'd be able to like tuck something in. And you could write on that, or have it like as a bit of a clipboard. That's really pretty. Should we put that on there? I'm quite tempted actually. I'm gonna make one more of those, and we'll see which one we like the most. Because I have these which came with the Shabby Chic collection. They're really pretty too. I thought I had one. Let me see. I can't resist the pink. Let's do the pink one. And I think that's got that flower in, hasn't it? Yeah. Do I want it to stick up, raised slightly? Yeah, let's raise it slightly. There we go. I like that one. Do I want to do the same with the piece on the side? Yeah, maybe, because that did look really, really pretty. Pulling out some pieces that I have. Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. I almost don't want to use it because you're not going to see much of it. Well, if I put it like there, won't you? Yeah, let's do it. Measure it again because I want it to go so that I can see this bottom piece. So I'm going to cut it there. And my brain is going, oh, all the like lovely lace and things I could use in this. And I only have a tiny bit of lace. It's quite similar. No, I'll go that way. I only want it to go a tiny bit on there as well, don't I? If you just get it into place using a tiny bit, you can come back and reinforce it afterwards. The main thing is like getting it, you know, I could pop some more glue under there, that would be easy enough to do. The main thing is just getting it in the right place. They almost look like books, don't they, when you do that? Too much? Maybe. Maybe we could just make a little tiny one. Let's make something with these little pieces, because I'm telling you like not to throw them away, but I'm not telling you what to do with them. So we've got a little piece here. Let's have a play. Let's have a little bit of layered effect, I think. Sometimes it's just like rummaging to see what you've got. How pretty is that? That's so beautiful. I think it goes with that very well, but it's really pretty. So these pieces are not scrap. They are just nice pieces that you can use. I don't know now I've done that. Thought I had a plan. I want it to be different enough that you can see there's like a layered effect, but I also don't want to take away from that. Let's maybe cut a tiny bit of something. Actually, let's have a look. We've got a doily here somewhere in amongst my mess. Let me see, where is it? This is really, yeah, that's really beautiful. Let's have that on there. Let's make it slightly higher as well. And I might just find a little sentiment to go on this. Do you want anything to go behind it? Or is that too much? No, too much. Just pop one. It comes off on your finger. I want it. No, I don't. I'm not going to have it overlapping. I'm just going to have it like that. That's actually quite sweet for just two little pieces. I'm sure we could put maybe some little gems or something along here. That might be quite nice. But so we've made 1, 2, 3, 4 really pretty pieces, and admittedly it is using some of these really nice pieces that I got, but like I said, if you're a card maker, then you need to use your, oh, and this one as well, I know we didn't make that one, you need to use your supplies. So I'm going to sit here and just make some more, I think. Oh, made that one too. And have lots of fun. So yeah, do get your craft supplies out and see what you can make. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye.